Hello guys, Dennis once again. Uh, this is my second video. My first video was removed after 4,000 views on YouTube for unknown reason from YouTube. I'm not sure what was the reason about. Um, there were over 70 positive reviews about the test from people all over the country, starting from Hawaii, California, Texas, Washington, Florida, uh, Maine. There were reviews from so many states, and they were all positive about the test. So many people passed. In the first video, I introduced myself. My name is Dennis. I used to work for a trucking school. I was a person at the school that was assigned, that was given a task to prepare the students to get their permit at the DMV. And in order to do that, in order to make it easier for the students, I made a test, like a quiz. There are a total of 4 tests: the general knowledge, the air brakes, combination vehicle, and the double triple endorsement as the first endorsement it, that I prepared. The general knowledge, the air brakes, and the combination vehicle were introduced in the first video, the one that was removed. And I would like to thank you for your support for my first video. I'm gonna be careful in this video not to mention some stuff and say something that can also lead to removing this video. Uh, I appreciate your support. There were just so many positive reviews on my first video. Uh, Let me introduce you the tests again. The first test is the general knowledge test. It consists of 241 questions. Uh, in this, let's say for example, the general knowledge test, which in order to play the test, you have to install a flash player. You need this player to run all these tests. Without the player, you won't be able to run the test. The general knowledge, as I mentioned, consists of 241 questions, and here you have the questions from all the states. So usually they're like 150, and plus you have the extra questions that you have in every state, and it comes up to 241 questions. You have the air brakes and the combination vehicle, which are roughly around 70 questions, and you have this double and triple endorsement, which is consists of 36 questions. The general knowledge question, when you open it, this is how you open the test. First, you install the player, flash player. This is what I'm saying. It's for a Windows file. You install first the player. After installing the player, you just click, double click, or right click and open. Either way, you just click run. The test window will pop out saying expired, right? You just need to click control and play, and you're ready to go. The general knowledge test, you have the option to skip the questions. Like I can start from question number 50 or 70, for example. They're total 241. And anytime you click on a, let's say on a, you select an answer. Uh, for example, it tells you if the answer is correct or not, and then it rolls to the next question. All right. When you end, let's say when you finish with the test, for example, 241, that's the last question in general knowledge test. All right. Which of these is true about tires in hot weather? You should check pressure before driving. If the tire is too hot to touch, you should drive it. You should not. You should drive it on. That's not true. A small amount of air collect the air pressure remains stable. All right. So after finishing, you see it asks you like repeat the questions with the wrong answer. You can start all over again and you can exit. I recommend you going to the DMV when you have like less than 5% from the total of all the questions. Then you're really ready. All right. I recommend you also reading the booklet, the DMV booklet, at least once, so you will understand the questions better. All right. You will find the logic in the answers. All right. The next the next test is the air brakes. You run the test the same way you run the general knowledge. You just click control and play. And here you don't have the option to skip the questions because there are like just 71 questions. They're not that many, so you better go through every question. All right. Pressure blah blah blah. All right. If you click the wrong answer, it's gonna show you that. So we can go all the way to the end and start all over again. and you have the combination vehicle test. Same way, control and play. Alright, so you have these three tests plus the double and triple endorsements. The first endorsement that I prepared, I also left the option so you can skip, let's say question number 20. I mentioned the last one is 36. Alright, question number 20. Alright, so this is the first endorsement that is ready. In order to get these tests, it will be explained how to get these tests in the description below the video. Alright, there were questions from on my first video. People are asking, like, are these tests gonna work on my phone? Are these tests gonna work on my iPad or whatever? Alright, these tests are designed, they are made to work on Windows OS, even the newest Windows 10. The moment I'm making this video, Windows 10 is the newest. They will also work on Mac. In order the test to work on Mac, you will have to download a software called Wine Bottler. Just install it, double click on the test, and just proceed. It's the same like in Windows. Alright, you just have to download software called Wine Bottler. Gratitudes to Ynez. Ynez was a guy who got the test from me, and he left a review. He helped me with and also helped you guys so in order so you can run the tests on Mac. So just download the software called Wine Bottler before opening the tests. These tests are everything you need to know at the DMV. Alright, everything you need to know. It's very easy. You can go through the whole booklet and try to remember every word. Alright, the DMV, they're taking questions from the booklet. They cannot invent something that is not in the book. Alright, in these tests you have everything that is in the book. Alright, you just have to start it like 2-3 days in a row. Alright, like 2-3 hours a day at least, if you want to pass, if you want to get serious and get your permit. Alright, this is the easiest way to get your permit. Alright, you're not gonna waste time. You're just gonna sit, study the questions. You're gonna get the same questions at the DMV. I have my own source, and all these questions are confirmed. Alright, I don't wanna I don't wanna jeopardize my source. I'm not gonna say anything about that. I'm not gonna comment anything about that. But these are the questions that you're gonna need to know in order to pass. Alright. As I said, the test can be played on any Windows, and after reading the description how to get the tests, and just to let you know, you will need a Yahoo Mail account to get the tests. Alright, the test will be emailed to you. You will need a Yahoo Mail account. I tried Gmail, Hotmail in my first video. The guys, they say they couldn't download the test, so Yahoo is the fastest and the easiest way of getting the tests. Alright, and when you get the tests, they're not in a Word or Flash format. Alright, they're like a quiz, the same quiz that you do at the DMV when you go to get your permit. Alright, it's the same quiz. It's so easy. You just have to study a couple of days in a row, study good. You have the questions, and it's gonna be really easy to pass. Alright, so don't expect to get a Word or PDF file or whatever. You'll get the tests in a Flash format, like I already showed you. This is for Windows. Alright, you just click twice after installing this player here, and just click run. A window will pop out saying expired. You just have to click control and play. Alright, I'm just gonna click randomly. I'm not sure the questions will be the same. You see it's saying also, if you make a mistake, it's gonna correct you, and it's gonna say, so you're gonna learn while you're making mistake. You're checking your wheels and rims for a pre-trip inspection. Which of these statements is true? And the correct answer is A. Rust around wheel nuts may mean that they are loose. So you'll have the same questions at the DMV, and then you continue. Alright, as you go towards the last question, which is 241. Let me just open the 241. Alright, 241. Now when you finish, it's going to show you you made one mistake, what you wish to do. Alright, so you have to go through from question 1 to question 241. When you finish, here it's going to show you your mistakes, and then you can repeat the same questions. Alright, repeat. You see, when you finish answering all the questions, it says that you have the choice to repeat the one with the wrong answer, which you don't have now. So start over again or just exit. Alright, this is the easiest way of getting your CDL permit. Again, I would like to say thanks for the guys that helped me out in the first video, for their support. I appreciate your review. There were just so many amazing reviews. Unfortunately, they are all gone after deleting the video, after YouTube removed my video. As I mentioned, I don't know the reason for that. Probably some other guy. There are some people offering tests on YouTube, but those are written, so on a piece of paper. You have to print them and learn from the paper. When you go to the DMV, you're gonna have to take them on the computer, so it's a lot easier when you use these tests. So I'm just guessing that some of the guys reported my video as inappropriate, so that's why it was removed. Alright, just if you're interested in getting the tests, I'm gonna leave info in the description. You have to have a Yahoo Mail account, probably PayPal, and I just wish you're gonna get your permit ASAP and get in the truck and start making some big money. Alright, thank you guys. Bye.